Drea Humphrey here with Rebel News. It's August 23rd as I am standing at the Universal Ostrich Farm. Oh my gosh, can you see him? Oh, that's a her. But either way, that is a healthy ostrich I'm falling in love with. There's some more behind me. But it doesn't matter that they have been healthy for 221 days. They have a countersign as you enter into Universal Ostrich Farms here in rural Edgewood, BC. It doesn't matter that they're healthy. The Canadian Food Inspection Agency is still planning to slaughter them, and they can do so at any moment, thanks to the ruling that just came out of the Federal Court of Appeal on August 21st that sided with the CFIA, said the policy was reasonable based on science. What about natural immunity science? And also that it wasn't unlawful. So I've come here once again to this rural farm to be your eyes and ears on what could and what is happening here today. All of our reports, over 40 of them now, are at savetheostriches.com. That's also where you can chip in to help my expenses to get out here. And that's also where you can find the GoFundMe link for the legal battles they've been taking on. Today, we're going to hear from Katie Pisitny. This is the first report of more to come at that website. She is the adult daughter of the farmer, and she's taken on the spokesperson role of this fight. And we're going to hear the latest. Now that this decision is up, what's going to happen next with their fight? Take a look.
So sometimes you guys see us all happy. We just want to show you what happens behind the scenes. Sometimes it's not all happiness, but we are grateful. We were just talking about how incredibly grateful we are and lucky to have all of you supporters sitting out here doing chores, parked in the shade. And we've all been through a lot. It's been 9 months. And we are so grateful that we have international support. We have the U.S. government support. Somehow, this little farm in Edgewood got the attention of RFK, Trump, Dr. Oz, John Katsimadidis, some people that we could have never imagined. Scott Anderson, Gordon Keeley, every one of you that are fighting for our farm right now. We want to say thank you. We're going to win. And we're going to...
We're not giving up.
No, we're not giving up.
And this is where the strength...
This is where the strength comes from. It's behind the scenes.
All right, Katie, I just said off camera, I don't even know how you guys stand strong because this has been such a roller coaster. But before I get to what makes you able to do that, let's take you back to when you heard the ruling. What was going through your mind?
Disappointment, but at the same time we have feelings that are intertwined with hope and fear. So there's fear that we have these amazing natural resilient ostriches that stand behind us for healthy for 221 days. And then that natural immunity is a factor here. We have natural immunity, herd immunity, and antibodies. It's proof that nature works, and we are a recovered flock. So I think that's where the fear is that if these animals could be culled without any second thought on that, what really is in store for other agricultural farmers and animals along the way. So it was very disappointing, but it also gave us... It gave us hope because now we have a verdict. Now we understand what we need to do. We understand where their thought process is at. And we're going to try to collaborate and still work with the Canadian Food Inspection Agency and our Minister of Health, Heath MacDonald. So
I'm going to talk to more about the hopeful pushback that's to come. I keep saying to people, you know, the courts are looking at the policy. I get that. But there's still the problem that the CFIA is sticking to that. Why don't you tell us what they could and should have done instead?
We've been... 221 days healthy immune ostriches that we've been asking from day one, can we test them? I think it's very alarming that we're being threatened 6 months in jail, $200,000 fine. Should we test these animals for health? We have asked them to collaborate with us since day one. We have opportunity for Canadians and on a global scale for antibodies that can help heal other viruses in the future in animal and human health. So initially, it would have been fantastic if we would have even flipped the bill to have these animals tested. Wow, yeah. And so test. You know, I think we need to test for their health and before we slaughter. And not one of these ostriches that you see behind us and one of these that are survivors have been tested. And so to kill a healthy animal would be completely an injustice.
And it would be way less costly for the taxpayer. They are dragging you through courts. I mean, you guys are initiating this fight, but the amount of money the tax dollars are doing to drive you guys in the ground over this issue and the cost involved with wiping out a flock of 400 healthy ostriches for, as the sign says, I believe it was 221 days as we are here.
Healthy herd immunity ostriches.
As of August 23rd, as we're filming this. Now, I hate to make you explain this part, but I'm happy to see that whoever the CFIA is going to hire or wants to hire hasn't come yet, but they could any moment because the emergency stay order is no longer in place right now.
Right.
Can you tell us what you know of what that would look like? I know they're not giving you all the details, but do you know if you would be asked to leave the property? Where would they be able to go? How do you think they would do it? How have they done it to other farms?
We have no idea. And I think that's, again, what no farmer should ever have to go through is the anxiety of not knowing. So we've been sitting on the edge of our seats with anxiety. These animals that we have raised for over 35 years, most 35-year-olds, we have 20-year-olds that offer opportunity. We are not a commercial poultry facility. Again, just want to state that they leave you on the edge of your seat, not knowing. They say they'll do it how they want it, how they want to do it, when they want to do it, and at a timely manner when they want to do it. So we have no information on that, and we just don't even want to think that way. We have heard from other farmers that have had the stamping out done that it's a third-party vendor that comes in to do the killing. Canadian Food Inspection Agency is not present. That is, in alone, it's kind of alarming because it's easy to take a pen to paper and sign all these lives away. But if you have to witness the destruction, I've also heard from other farmers that vets aren't present to monitor that there's humane killings are happening. So we don't know, but we definitely sit with a lot of anxiety and worry. But again, we have a lot of hope because there's a lot of hope with a lot of Canadians that see that there's a problem here with policy. Policy isn't law. It's been in effect stamping out for 21 years. We need to see a referendum in the policy. The policy is also being it's a directive of the World Animal Health Organization and the World Health Organization, which is also alarming because this is taking away Canadian sovereignty. So it's our land rights, it's our animal rights, it's our rights to test, treat, and to care for our own animals and be a part of that. So we should be allowed to be a part of that. And we're still holding out hope that Canadian Food Inspection Agency will work with us, that Minister of Health, Heath MacDonald, will work with us. Under the Section 48, Paragraph 2 of the Stamping Out policy, we are asking for the other alternatives in stamping out that are offered. So stamping out is what they jumped to, but they're not the only option. We can test, we can treat, and we can monitor. And these animals they've been naturally immunized by whatever they've had. They've been resilient. They've been recovered. They carry antibodies, which the mothers will put down into their egg, which their babies would hatch out with. And that is resiliency. That is happening all across Canada. We are killing everything through the stamping out policy, losing biodiversity, losing genetic diversity, and we are actually threatening natural immunity, so putting humanity at risk. So there's a whole bunch to it. We just don't want to see any of that happen, and I still really hold out hope that with collaboration with these organizations that hold a really important place in Canada, that we can restore the eroded trust between Canadians and those organizations, and we can see the change happen at Universal Ostrich Farm.
Now, I spoke to some of your supporters. You're doing a call asking people to come, especially since that stay order is lifted. And some are showing up, and you're calling people to bring a white T-shirt just in case. But a lot of them seem exciting about a meeting that's happening on the international level. Tell us about that, and tell us about what avenue you and the farm's lawyer, Omar Sheikh, are maybe exploring as well this coming week.
So we are holding hope that I've got a call that we're trying to put together a press conference for Monday. I'll give you more information on that when I have more solidified information on that. I think that's going to be really beneficial. It's between countries. I mean, that's the U.S., which they've really said that this is about trading partner policy. We have our largest trading partner saying stop and offering collaboration between the FDA and NIH to explore the opportunity that these ostriches give to animal and human welfare with their antibodies and their resilience. So I'll give you more information on that. We are asking people to come out and support because we all deserve a better way as Canadians. The erosion of trust in organizations and our government has really been happening now with the control of seeds, with you can't go in the forest. There's all these regulations being put down, and I think we just got to start working with Canadians. So really want to see people come out to support us in Edgewood, British Columbia. We are ground zero for change. We have the momentum. We have the international awareness. All the people around the world want to see a better way. And I think that the people's voice matters, and coming together in unity and showing that we all want a better way, we can make the change.
And are you still considering pursuing the courts, the Supreme Court? I know you had talked about that previously, but it's been a day or so since we talked.
Everything's on the table. So we went through the first part of the hurricane. We were in the middle, the eye. It was calm, and we were waiting in limbo. And now we're going through the next part of the hurricane. And we have hope that we can make it through. We are going to ask and look for that emergency stay order to keep these animals safe while we explore our options. And then we will absolutely be looking at Supreme Court. But we will do whatever it takes to keep these animals alive because they don't deserve to die, and they are healthy, resilient, amazing ostriches with a ton to offer the world.
Last question, as I promised, what is it about you, your mom, Karen Esperson, Dave Belinsky, the other co-owner, and some of the people who have been here for months? It's been up and down. I mean, I was here and it was a bit of a roller coaster when I was here for, I don't even know, I think it was close to 2 weeks coming back and forth. What is it that keeps you able to still have a smile on your face and still keep up the fight?
What gives us the determination is the constant, amazing outpouring love and support. Prayers that flow in, people that come here to take pictures with these big prehistoric animals. These animals that are not for food consumption, that they are resilient and full of hope. They give us hope every day. They stand tall and strong, and they give us a really good indication and kind of a guideline on how we should all be. Strong, resilient, full of hope, and we just kind of keep saying in our mind, no, this isn't going to happen. And but we just do know that with the momentum that we've created, garnered that international support, awareness that these animals don't need to die, that we keep just getting given the strength by everybody that pours into the farm and continues to contact us.
There you go. Katie Pisitny, spokesperson and adult daughter of the co-owner here, grew up with the birds, never giving up this fight. Thank you for being on Rebel News.
Thanks, Treya. Always. Thank you.
All right, this is Dave Belinsky, one of the owners here. What did you feel like when you heard the news from the Federal Court of Appeal?
Obviously very sick. You know, it's absolutely ridiculous that they refuse to test these birds. Everybody knows they do not have a virus. It just has to be officially proven. The antibodies that they're producing right now are very, very strong, and they can do a lot of good for humanity and animals.
We're always laughing. We're like, ow, ow, ow. But it is hard. It's a hard fight, and we want to say thank you. And we love you. I love my mom. And thank you.
Couldn't have did it with a better person.
Thanks for sticking with us.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you for pulling out every stop, writing every letter and email. And we're ugly crying. And that's how we just bounce back. We just laugh. Thank you for everything. 222 days. How do you feel about that?
And they're big, beautiful, healthy birds.
Full of antibodies and natural immunity and resilience that all of us Canadians can learn from, and everybody around the world. So
Study and embrace what we have here.
we're going to bounce back.
At Rebel News, we get our boots on the ground to tell you the other side of the story. You can find out more about this story, support our efforts to cover it, and help the farm at SaveTheOstriches.com.